Let's begin to discuss and consider practical application in our own lives. Those of us in the truth-seeking communities have heard and are aware on some level that we are creators and we can create our own reality. We usually only think of this when there is something we feel about our lives that we want to change. When we are in a demanding situation or having a painful experience, we immediately cling to the knowledge that we can create a more peaceful and problem-free existence for ourselves. At these moments, we direct all our focus on changing things and making them better. Let's take a step or two back and look at how we arrive at these difficult and painful experiences. After all, when everything is going well in our personal universe, we rarely seek to change things. However, if nothing changes, there can be no growth and expansion. It is only by overcoming a test of strength that we realize how strong we are. The more we exercise, the stronger we become. How do we create our reality? We do it with our thoughts and our intentions. Intentions are simply thoughts to which we have attached our will. Beyond this frequency that we are currently living within, the universe experiences creation through thought. Isn't that the first act of creation? Thought? Nothing is created without first thinking about it. The same thing applies to this existence. The rule set for this universe is a constant. We exist within a universe that is created with certain limits, rules, and possibilities. For example, one of the rules of this universe is the law of attraction. A common misconception that has risen in the New Age teachings is a distortion of this law. The misconception is that if we only think positive thoughts, we will attract positively oriented people and situations into our lives. This notion is false because the law of attraction is based on soul frequency, which exists as the authentic you. We attract people and circumstances to our lives based on the frequency at which our soul is resonating. This is constantly fluctuating, going up and down based on what we are thinking of ourselves. While there may be some of us who are in a constant state of elevated frequency, only thinking thoughts of love, compassion, and understanding. Most of us bounce between joy and sadness while hitting all points in between. The universe is constantly changing, constantly in motion, and nothing is ever static or stagnant. This is another rule set of our universe. So, how do we navigate this river of ever-changing frequency energy so that we take back control of our own direction and stop riding the current, helpless to where it takes us? We become extremely conscious of our thoughts and intentions. This is where the inner work begins. Separating from the toxic relationships in our lives is an important first step. However, if our thoughts and intentions have not improved, we will likely keep attracting toxic people, narcissists, into our lives because our soul, at its wounded and fragmented state, will still attract those catalysts into our lives as an opportunity to heal those wounds once and for all. When we have healed the wound, a soul trauma, we will stop attracting these situations that act as an opportunity and a mirror to those things we need to work on and heal. It is only when we heal that we elevate the frequency of our soul, integrate the fragments that have become separated and stuck in past traumas, and can begin to create our reality in a way that is a benefit to us instead of the reality that the AIF would have us create for them. One of extremely low frequency, where humans remain attached to and stuck in this frequency band of limited potential. They no longer have the ability to create, so they use our ability to create for them. Use your unique and divinely given soul qualities as your barometer. How does this person or situation make me feel? Put a name to what you feel. Sad, afraid, angry, happy, calm, etc. If you are experiencing emotions and or feelings which are not benefiting you, then this is your indication that there is work here, a wound or fragment that is in need of healing and integration. The soul will always try to heal herself and integrate the separated fragments. While this can be done alone, it is extremely difficult. Having another person in your life whom you trust and to whom you can express these emotions can validate your feelings by offering safety, love, and compassion. This greatly increases the ability to heal and clear these shadows from the soul. If you do not have such a person in your life, widen your ability to see those around you. If you are on the path of healing, you are attracting others into your life who have the same vibration and intentions. It might be someone you least expect. Also, let go of those people who, for whatever reason, are no longer in your life as much as they used to be or gone completely. The universe will start to rearrange the energy in your life according to your intentions. Remember, energy is constantly in motion. Once we begin to elevate our frequency, we begin to resonate higher than this limited spectrum of frequency. We begin to experience what is beyond these limitations. We begin to experience our true nature and remember what it means to create. We begin to see all of this as an opportunity for spiritual growth and expansion. We become grateful for those people and experiences which have acted as mirrors to our souls, that show us our wounds and expose them to the present moment where they can be healed instead of remaining stuck in the past of our emotions. We move forward on a path of growth and expansion with fewer and fewer obstacles. We are not victims here. We are meant to have an experience to determine if a soul can go through a harsh and traumatic environment and grow from it or succumb to it. Free will has not been violated. If you are here, that means you have chosen to participate in this experience. You have just forgotten what you have agreed to, and you have forgotten that you are in control. In this world of opposites or polarity, if one is true, then its opposite must also be true. It is our conviction and experience that narcissists are the greatest threat to the survival of the soul. So it is also true that they are the key to ultimate expansion and freedom. How you perceive the people and events in your life can either be empowering or depressing. Whichever perception you have creates the reality you experience. If you no longer want to attract narcissists in your life, heal the wounds that give off the low frequency energy from which they feed. As you do, they will cease to exist in your personal universe. They simply cannot operate in the realm of frequency in which you are creating for yourself. They will slink back to hide in the shadows and find other victims who are still stuck there. This is what we have experienced personally, and this is what we encourage everyone to consider.